Hey, I'm Jake, and today I'm going to show you how to make the best sanding block using just some scrap plywood and sandpaper. First, I'm going to set the fence on my table saw to 4 3/4 inches and then rip my plywood to length. Using my table saw sled, I'm going to cut the plywood down to length. I set a stop block to 4 1/2 inches in order to ensure a consistent cut. Once all of my parts are cut, I can start cutting my sandpaper to size. I'm cutting the sandpaper into quarters so that I can make 4 sanding blocks per sheet. With the sandpaper cut to size, I lay them out with the blocks I cut earlier and spray them with glue. Wait a few seconds and then place the blocks onto the sandpaper and press firmly. Roll the plywood up on edge to get a tight corner. Once I have finished gluing all of my blocks, I simply use a marker to write the grit on each block so that I can quickly find it when I need it. What I like about this sanding block is that it gives you a few options when you're sanding on your project. One of the edges has no sandpaper, which allows you to sand up into a corner and not sand the wall of your project. The other option is that you have a sandpaper on both edges, so you can sand right up into a corner and sand both surfaces. This is a great example of how to use this sanding block. On this project, I want to sand this base surface, and then when I get to the edges, I don't want to sand this surface here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the block around and use this edge right against the walls. So as I sand into the walls, as you can see, I won't sand the walls at all. Now in other situations where I want to sand the walls, I can of course just flip the block around, put it into the corner, and I will sand that edge. That's it. Now get out there and make your own sanding blocks. Thanks for watching.